The second language of every lawyer or law student, irrespective of the country, is called what? Let me know your answer in the comment section and watch to the end in order for you to get the answer. What are the lawyer's tools of trade? It's so crucial that interpretation of status can actually make or mar a person. So I'll be explaining the remaining rules of interpretation. The mischief rule. This was established in Haydon's case. So what this rule is actually stating is that the court must look at the history before the establishment of the law. That's what was the current provision of the law, and what mischief did the common law not provide for, and how did the parliament now give remedy to such omission. So a holistic answer to all these problems will now make the court to be able to interpret the mischief and free the society from negative effects of the statute. The case of Goris and Scouts and Ifezue and Maduwe explains the mischief rule. The next rule of interpretation is ejus dem generis rule. What the Latin maxim means is of the same kind. What this status is trying to explain is that the meaning of the general word should be limited to the class of things already listed in the statutes. For example, if a statute should provide for hen, dogs, peacocks, etc. as belonging to a particular class and ends with all other animals, then the meaning of all other animals should be limited to animals within such categories as hen, dogs, or peacocks. So you cannot be classifying dog, lion, or tiger into such a category, even though the status provided for all other animals. The case of Naza Buhari brings home the point. So what the court seeks to interpret in the case is whether a house which was used partly as accommodation and partly as a nightclub fall under the meaning of houses in the Lagos State Rent Control Amendment Act. The next rule of interpretation is nocitus associalis rule. So what this Latin maxim means is that a word is known by the company it keeps. In the case of Virginia against Tennessee, the court explained that this rule of interpretation is applied where there is obscurity as to the meaning of a word. So what the court does is that it now based the meaning of the word with words associated with it. So this brings us to the end of the major rules of interpretation. Now, the second language of every lawyer or law student, irrespective of the country, is Latin. Let me know the law course or the legal concepts that you find difficult in the comment section, and then we'll be treating it and explaining it. Thank you for engaging in the next legal space.